We are Improv Science Theater 4000. Welcome to Third Coast Comedy Club. We're going to start with a game that we call categories. So categories is just a way for us to get warmed up. We're going to ask from you all to get a category. If somebody were to get something wrong, they would put one hand up in the air. If they get two things wrong, they would be out of here. Let's try that together. Out of here. So I need a suggestion of anything at all that could be in a category. Christmas movies.
Die Hard.
The Santa Claus.
Christmas in Connecticut.
Home Alone 2. Home Alone 3.
Love Actually?
Santa Claus 2.
That Peanuts. Movies with the little tiny savagery.
Yeah.
Santa Claus 3.
Elf.
And Christmas Night with a K.
Noel.
Vanessa Hudgens and Christmas.
Okay. One for you. Another category. Any category at all.
Birds.
Birds.
Cardinal. Blue Jay. Bluebird.
Mouse Lapland.
Bird of Paradise.
Dove.
Northern Mockingbird.
A falcon.
Crane.
The Blue-Footed Booby. The Azure Tit Warbler. The Great American Tit. The Osprey.
Ostrich.
Emu.
Penguin.
Another category.
Vaccines.
Vaccines.
So good.
Tdap, Dap, Tit.
Wow. Okay.
Tetanus.
The one where they stick your arm, you were super back in the day. Smallpox.
Another category.
Periodic table of elements.
Periodic table of elements.
Gold. Oxygen.
Neon.
Carbon.
Hydrogen.
Radon. Krypton. Aluminum. Yttrium.
Argon.
Helium.
Iron.
Another category.
Sesame Street character.
Sesame Street characters.
Hello.
Snuffleupagus.
Favorite.
Grover.
Lindsay is out of here. Another category.
Stores at the mall.
Stores at the mall.
Francesca.
Rave.
They're all closed, there's no stores in the mall.
Not true. Darwin is out of here. Another category. Pokemon.
Bobsled.
Pikachu.
Oh, I just learned it. It's a Bulbasaurus?
No.
That's literally what it is.
Just let it go.
All right, another category.
Hall of Famers and Tumblers.
Sitcom catchphrases.
Oh,
Did I do that?
that's what she said.
How you doing?
Nuts.
Don't.
How rude.
Did I do that?
Yeah. Very clear is out of here. Our final question before we get to our real expert. Any category at all, I'd love this to be a hard one.
Birds.
Birds again.
No new one. We got Colin. Is this your name?
Birds.
Birdman.
Out of here. Paige is so we are going to invite our actual expert of this evening. His name is Dr. Zachary Hyder. He is the Director of Research at SCORE. Zach leads SCORE's strategic research efforts, identifying and studying new and emerging trends that could advance student success in Tennessee, and collaborating across SCORE's research and innovation team to apply the findings across the K-12 to career continuum. Zach previously served as a graduate and postdoctoral fellow at SCORE, Prior to joining SCORE in 2023, Zach earned a bachelor's degree from UT Knoxville and a master's degree in higher education, student affairs, and international education policy from the University of Maryland, College Park. Go Terrapins. He completed a doctorate in educational leadership and policy studies at UT Knoxville in the fall of 2024. Zach is originally from East Tennessee and is an aspiring and current cat dad. Welcome to the stage, Dr. Zachary Hyder.
Oh my gosh, hi everyone. I'm so excited tonight to talk to you about literacy. So something to note is that I am from East Tennessee, which means I don't read well. I read good. Next slide. Okay, so something you need to know before we talk about instructional coherence, which is this really new trendy thing in reading education, is a little bit about why Tennessee is trying this. In 2007, my parents stopped arguing about the economy to argue about my schools for a second, which I thought was weird because that was all they were doing in 2007. So, in 2007, the Chamber of Commerce for the United States put out that the state of Tennessee earned an F in truth in advertising for how well it said on the state assessments our students were doing and how well they actually did compared to other states on the federal assessments. Yeah. But Tennessee immediately leapt into action to try to fix that. That's a part of SCORE's story, but we're not going to talk that much about SCORE tonight. We're going to talk about the data and the science of reading. So, in 2013, Tennessee became the fastest improving state in the nation, which is really exciting because we adopted all these reforms in the science of reading and it worked. By 2022, the learning loss that happened during COVID was on trend for other states. So while everyone was having a bad time, we were not having a worse time, which is great. And then in 2024, Tennessee rose its scores to be above the national average for the first time in all areas, which is so exciting. If you have a child that's currently in school, or if you're an educator. Are there any educators in here tonight? Yay, educators! We love you. So, next slide. So, by 2013, this is so exciting, you'll see this green and purple up here in the United States. Purple are decreasing test scores, green are increasing. You might recognize like a fun-shaped little rectangle up there called Tennessee. It's almost all green by 2013. Our scores were on the rise. That's so awesome. Our reforms were working. So, going to the next slide. While a lot of those reforms were things like adopting high-quality instruction materials and also leaning into the science of reading, which includes things like phonics, foundational things we know work for kids, by 2013, we were starting to do something new, which is called our Response to Instruction and Intervention Framework, RTI2. Next slide. Oh, wait, before you go back, I'm so sorry. Something to know about this RTI2 framework is that all students get Tier 1. That's your core instruction. That is just your basic classroom experience. But then, if you are indicating that maybe you have an area to grow in on a screener, which you're taking regular screeners, and this is why when people are like, kids get tested too much. Yeah, it feels like a test, but sometimes it's a screener that helps catch them before they fall behind and make sure that they can keep up and access fundamental skills like reading. So if you get flagged on that screener, you might qualify for Tier 2 support, which is not all students, it's just some students. And it's extra time and extra curriculum designed to help bring you up to proficiency in reading, catch you up. Tier 3 is a more intense version of Tier 2. It's for the fewest amount of students. Now I'm actually ready for the next slide. So, all these things together over the last 15 or so years have moved us from the bottom half of states to the top half of states, which is so exciting. Next slide. But if you all were around a few years ago, you'll remember the big hullabaloo about third grade retention, specifically around reading. What really well-intentioned piece of legislation said that if your student wasn't proficient at reading in third grade, they would either need to be retained or go through a summer tutoring program to catch back up and then move on to the fourth grade. And while only 1% of students were held back because of this legislation, it's still really harrowing and sobering that about 60% of students were flagged by this law as maybe needing that extra intervention. So it was very stressful, right? Moving on. And really driving this home, the data says like by now in 2025, a little over 1 in 5 kids in our state is below proficiency for reading, and then 6 out of 10, so 3 out of 5, have either approaching or below proficiency, which means that there's room for them to catch up. And we really want to see this yellow line, which is the combination of kids that are meeting expectations or exceeding expectations go up. So this is a part about helping that line go up, this thing called instructional coherence. Next slide. Also, something to note about this is that we care about students from all walks of life. And part of that means that we need to make sure that achievement gaps that currently exist and are persistent among students from special populations, such as students of color, low-income students, rural students, so many different student groups that have a different set of lived experiences, maybe a couple disadvantages, that making sure that the learning gains for all students doesn't go up while their gains stay the same. We do not want the distance between these numbers to grow, we want them to shrink. Next slide. So, the work ahead of us seems really daunting, but there is hope. If every classroom in Tennessee had just one more kid test as proficient each year, by the year 2030, the amount of students that were proficient in the state of Tennessee for reading would reach above 70%, which is so exciting because today we're at about 42% of our students being proficient. Next slide. So, where does response to instruction and intervention framework and also instructional coherence come into play? Like I said earlier today, in elementary school, your kid receives a test. And if they are acing it and labeled as proficient, no more action is needed. They just continue about the rest of school. If the screener flags them as needing a little bit of extra support, they get pulled into an intervention setting, either tier 2 or tier 3. And historically, the way that has worked is that a school district has bought a second curriculum just for tutoring intervention. That is a second set of books that goes along with the initial set of books. Now, instructional coherence says, what if you just didn't buy a second set of books? What if you only used one set of books and just increased the number of times that student worked with that same material? Next slide. This is important because there are many different forms of curriculum out there, and all of them can be used for core instruction or intervention currently if they are high quality instructional materials, which the state of Tennessee requires schools use. Now, I don't know about you, but after a long night out, I maybe had a few highballs. I'll ask my friend if I can borrow their phone because my phone's dead because I'm irresponsible. And I will go for their phone expecting the familiar glow of my phone, and sometimes I'll be haunted and discombobulated, confused, lost, as I look at the screen of the Google Pixel and I don't know how anything works. Advanced one, and that makes me feel like this. So imagine you're in the throes of learning to read. You know your parents want you to learn to read. Your teacher, who's a role model, wants you to read. Your friends are having fun reading books about things that are common interests among you. You are motivated to learn to read. Our students want to read, but giving them a clear, coherent path forward where they're not switching between two new things is something that we firmly believe will help them, and we have data to show that it does. Next slide. But I'm going to stop yapping for a second and let Improv Science 40K or 4000 get back up here.
Give it up for Dr. Zachary Hyder!
Dear diary, today I decided that the triangle is my favorite shape. It's sturdy. I can use it to build a star. And my brother doesn't know what it's called yet.
Alright, we gotta help these customers. Some of them need tier 3 ordering support. Oh.
Yeah, ever since we changed ordering systems online,
I know, they are discombobulated. There's no coherence.
not at all. I've been questioning this choice.
I know, why?
I mean, what was wrong with our other web hoster?
It had a lot of pop-up ads for inappropriate websites.
That is problematic.
Yeah, but they could have just closed it. They could have dealt with that. Come on.
I know.
People just want everything handed to them on a silver spoon these days.
I know. Even
I think if we're doing Frankenstein, it has to be like up higher, like this, like.
Are we doing Frankenstein or Frankenstein's monster?
Look, I'm just not paid enough for that. You know, we work at this haunted house.
Okay, Frankenstein.
They don't talk
Sorry.
about-
I got too technical. That's
Yeah,
my bad.
it's okay. Children, I need to talk to y'all. I just got your grades back. And, Lucy, you thought that Bulbasaur was Bulbasaurus?
Is she mad?
I did. I know. The Pokemon section was my worst section.
I don't know how you can live up to our family name if you don't know Bulbasaur.
Listen, if you just let me do Mario.
Alright, listen here, maggots. It seems like y'all are not living up to basic training. So, in order to fix that, we're gonna do show tunes. Show tunes.
Well, like, what kind of show tune?
Show tunes, like that song and dance and TikTok.
Oh, I get all that. I mean,
Yeah.
is there any, like
words?
specific one?
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Mr. Director, sir.
So what we have here is an incredible example of how not to give the Heimlich.
This is a little too intense.
Whoa. Choke him out.
That's not joking anymore.
Should I write that down?
Should I call 911?
Yes, you should call 911. And I'm going to go get a defibrillator.
He couldn't take being Annie anymore.
Oh
Oh my gosh, that's why I said I wanted to be Annie, sir.
Hello, Mom. This camp is not what you thought.
Alright, now I want everyone to do their best. I think I got the RFK disease.
Mario is not adequate for all. Are you still on her?
Are you still yelling at her? Or...
We're okay,
We're
right?
okay.
We passed,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, we have bigger fish to fry with you children. I'm so upset with you on your scores for Dungeons and Dragons that I need respite. I must go.
Okay. Boss loved Dr. Frankenstein, man.
Yeah, that was a good call.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, he's the real monster of the story.
I mean, honestly.
Oh man, I mean, once we started telling that story, the kids just ran away so fast.
I know, yeah. Some of you have fell asleep listening to us talk.
Yeah.
That's what the parents really want when they bring them to a haunted house anyways.
I'm so excited for next year. I'm gonna go start writing up some ideas now.
Oh my gosh.
I'll see you next year.
Next year.
Bye.
Oh no, it's all on fire.
Oh my god, I didn't know that the customers would get so mad about not getting their knit hats in time.
Burn it all down.
Should I call 911?
No, I'll call 911. You stay here and you deal with it.
Oh god. I'm gonna change my treehouse to be in the shape of a triangle.
We are going to demonstrate our expertise to you guys, so I need to get up a panel of experts here. But in reality, they don't actually know what they're an expert in. I need your help for us to figure that out. So, as we get our chairs up here and our folks seated, can I get an idea of an expertise that maybe you had as a child? Like you were like, I'm super into this.
Trains.
Trains. I called that one. Backstage, but that's okay. Trains. Okay. What is something like a weird aunt or uncle was super into, or like maybe that was just actually their job? Law. Yeah. Super weird to be an expert in that.
He wasn't a lawyer.
You like law, but you're not a lawyer. Okay. And let's just go totally bizarro world here. Maybe you would hate to be an expert in this, or maybe it's just so niche that you're like, the heck is it? The circus. The circus. Okay. The circus. Great. Welcome to the panel of experts. Thank you all for being here so much. Today we're going to answer some of your biggest, toughest questions you've ever had, okay? Let's first introduce ourselves, let's have our panelists introduce themselves. Panelist number 1, tell us who you are.
Yeah, my name is Stanley, and I just love conducting trains.
Great.
I've conducted the best train system from all over the world.
All over the world.
Yeah, I got BART, I got the U in Chicago, I got the M in Munich. All the best trains.
That is all the best trains. Thank you so much. Panelist number 2.
Oh, yes, thank you. I am Judith Law. I love everything Jude Law related. Very, very popular in my hometown. We love Jude Law. And as my name is quite similar, Judith, I, of course, know #1 fan here.
That is very niche. Great. Nice to have you here, Judith.
Pleasure.
Littlest.
I can call worse things.
I will say, I'm not an expert in words today, but panelist number 3.
Hey, I am Tony Tazari, stage name Tony Twister. Lucy Best.
That's all you got.
Yeah, oh, that's right. I take it for granted people know who I am, you know. I've been touring the circus for, long time, and, finally settling down. Glad I can, still be spreading some, knowledge.
Great. Now that you all had time to think about your questions, let's ask our panelists a first question. Let's keep it easy though, like, what really is the best cereal out there and why should we eat it? Yes?
How do you feel about Thomas?
How do you feel about Thomas? We're asking the entire panelists here how we feel about Thomas. Great. Panelist number 1.
Thomas. Yes, I know Thomas.
I hope you know Thomas. I know Thomas.
Oh, yeah, Thomas, of course. Yeah, he was my fellow conductor. We were riding a Silver Line down from Decatur to the airport, Marta. And yeah, he's just a really chatty guy. Chatty guy. Doesn't know when to stop talking. Just keep chatting. Yeah.
Yeah, he generally repeats himself, right?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, says the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
Very inspiring to children.
Not a big fan.
Thomas?
Of Thomas.
All he says is, I think I can. You know what into that?
Well, sometimes you can't. Like if you try transfer from the Dublin line over on BART at 19th Street, Oakland. Sometimes there's like a lot of traffic. You gotta go up to MacArthur, and then you gotta come back down if you're trying to get to the airport. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You just can't sometimes.
That's true. We'll have to rewrite all the children's books. Panelist number 2.
Yes,
Judith. Yes.
yes. I feel like we might know a little different. Thomas, I know, he likes to go by Mr. Tom Hanks. Thomas is his proper name, but I find him quite nice. He's a good bloke. Loving the pieces. We've worked on some films, I'm sure, together. As Jude Law, I assume. So, yeah, Thomas is a great guy. Same feels. I think he can, though. I think Thomas, he can.
Great.
right? That's Lucy. And Hanks owes me a cool $200,000. I'm just saying, we were supposed to have a deal. All right, he came to see me in Albuquerque, third tent. He's like, yeah, we got a deal, we got a movie deal. And I invested, invested. All right, but listen, if you see Thomas the Tank, I want you to let me know, because I own one of these.
I will know to keep it clear of Tony. Okay, thanks. Next question. Maybe a little bit
Who's your
tougher.
favorite band? How do you make the perfect sandwich?
Oh, how do you make the perfect sandwich? I would also like to know this. Let's start with Judith.
Well, obviously, of course, my perfect sandwich is the little bite size for some high tea, We love those little finger sandwiches, So, probably like a perfect sandwich would just be like bread and then cucumbers, little cream cheese or something, I'm sure. I've not made it in a long time. People make stuff for me. Yeah, just, little bite size, and that is just perfect. You just get one little bite, and then it's perfection on your tongue, I guess.
Yeah,
Tony, you got insights on
we're talking sandwiches.
sandwiches?
Listen. All right. My favorite type of sandwich is the free type of sandwich. Any sandwich you're bringing me that I don't have to pay for, because you would think that getting shot out of cannons and getting a tight roping up at the top of the tent would pay more, but it doesn't. It doesn't. I'm telling you, keep your kids out of the circus. But if you got a sandwich.
Lots of free sandwiches going around for this crowd. How about you?
Listen, you don't make the perfect sandwich.
I don't.
You don't, no. You take it in an hour downtown to MacArthur Park, and my man, Mamdani, will hook you up. That little egg gets a little toasted bacon, gets a little egg on there, gets a little lox on there, a little squirt of whatever that green sauce is. Perfection.
Okay. Does that answer your question? Great. Let's ask you a tough one.
Who's the best TV detective of all time? Sorry.
Or who's the best TV detective of all time? I've pondered that as I fall asleep too. Let's start here with contestant number one.
Oh.
We win something?
What do we win here? Whenever I win, I'll give it to charity, but I just want to
Hey, listen, I'm charity.
Best TV detective. Best TV detective. Best TV detective. I gotta go with that fellow Adrian Monk. I feel like that guy also likes trains.
Great. Awesome. Alright. Anybody else here have thoughts on detectives?
Oh, a TV detective. Yeah, listen, you guys haven't watched Murder, She Wrote. Woo! Right? I know she's not an official detective, but I mean, she's a detective, right? Right? That thing is on the air so long, very dependable. One thing about being on the road all the time, that TV, man, flick it on, really just brings you home, brings you home. And don't let your kids join the circus.
Judith, any thoughts on detectives?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Jason Bateman is my favorite detective. Isn't that's what that new show is all about, right? That bad.
I know all about the new shows.
Yeah. I think he's a pretty good detective. I actually never really watched that much that isn't really about me. And,
Jude Law never played a detective?
not that I can recall. From my vast knowledge, I'm gonna be honest, once I do a part and I give myself fully, I forget everything else after that, because, if you're remembering something from a fake past that isn't yours, then you can't get to the new part,
Maybe one could say that Jude Law was a detective of Cameron Diaz's heart.
Oh, yes.
In that great movie.
Oh, yes.
With
Oh.
all of the fireplaces in that house.
And that is a good holiday feel, let me tell you. Mr. Napkin Face, that is something that I'll never forget. Because Mr. Napkin Face lives in our hearts.
That is so true, and so does Christmas. And does that answer your questions about detectives? Great, 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 great. Anybody else have one more profound question? Like
Jack Black movies.
okay, profound.
How are you spending the holidays?
This audience is
I
not
love-
too deep.
I love-
Are you a go or a choo-choo?
Dating advice.
What other career path would you pick? Oh, this one's fun. Okay, last and final question. Let's do a speed round of best career path. We're gonna start here at the end.
Best career path. You know, kind of like flying down the U in Chicago, going from O'Hare to Midway. Sometimes it just makes me feel like I want to fly, you know? I think it'd be fun to be like a trapeze artist or something. Get shot out of a cannon.
Lovely. How about you, Judith?
I'm not gonna lie, I've played so many parts that I feel like I've done it all. I really can.
Except for a detective.
Except, you know what, maybe a detective is the one that I would love to do, you know? I've played an alien, I've played it all up to a detective, and by gum, I'll be the best detective there ever was.
Oh, honey, breaking my heart over here, you know? Flying on a trapeze ain't what it's worth. You know, you got a good view from up there, you got people cheering for you. But you know what? Sometimes I just dream a nice, quiet office. And you know, when we traveled from here to there, and I heard all these different ways people were talking, I think I'd like to be a linguist in my next life.
That is one thing I cannot do. Thank you. I will give that one over to you. Linguist is obviously not my forte, and I'm hosting a show, so I should find my own new job. And in the meantime, we're going to move on with this show.
So for this next game, what we need is a common household activity, something that you do maybe once a week, once a month, just at the house.
Opening the can.
Opening a can. We welcome you to the Household Olympics. Welcome to another thrilling edition here in 2025, the Household Olympics. I'm here with Molly Ringwald, and it has been absolutely a tremendous competition today in can opening. Molly, tell us all about what we've been seeing out here in the first couple heats.
I mean, absolutely. This has been a really thrilling day here at the can opening competition. And just a really thrilling experience for me in my second wind of a career, honestly. Thank you so much for having me, Tom.
Yeah, it's been wonderful out there. Let's us introduce to our competitors all the way from Norway, Sven Stockholm! And from Peru, Natalia Suarez! What our competitors are about to do is they are going to open cans. This is about opening as many cans in a 2-minute period as humanly possible. It is about if there's blood on hands, it will end immediately. They need to cut these cans open with can openers manually. None of this electric bullshit. That's performance-enhancing drugs, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. They were very carefully inspected, each can opener. I have also heard that this year, standard can size is out the window. They can be thrown any sized can will.
That's true. And on top of that, they will be selecting cans, and it is the total volume of can size selected that they will be judged on at the end of this. So there's a lot of strategy involved here, Molly.
That's right. That 7.5 ounce can might look easy, but you never know. Maybe the 10.5 might have been
Or the 64 if you want to go all in. You know, that's what we're talking about here today. All right, we're about to get started. Our competitors have been warming up. Their hands are loose and limber. All right, on the sound of the ceremonial gong. 3, 2, bong.
Oh, and they are off. Oh, remind me, Tom, the rule on label removal.
Oh, label removal. That's a controversial one because some people think it speeds up. Over here, Sven is opening up a 180 fluid ounce can and is just going all in. Whereas Natalia is going for the little 7.5 mini cans, and it's certainly a strategy here.
I mean, Natalia's fine motor skills are unheard of in this avenue of competition. She's not only going for the small ounce can, she's also going for the unpadded can opener available.
And that's really risky. Hey, Molly, I don't know if I can tell you, but back in '96, the unpadded can opener just completely fell out of one of the competitors' hands and simply ruined their chances at gold. So it's a really risky move, but she is moving like lightning.
She is. That sweat.
Oh my goodness!
No,
Sven goes down! Sven goes down!
Oh, let's see. Does this change her tactic, Natalia's tactic at all at this point? Oh my gosh, no blood.
Sven had built up quite the lead, but Natalia is coming back as Sven has dropped the contents of his can, and this can will not count. So we are at a total of 420 ounces for Sven and 417 ounces for Natalia. We have only 15 seconds left. Who is going to win? This is going to be truly a photo finish. Molly, what are you thinking?
Oh my gosh, we've got 10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, wow! Truly outrageous lack of sportsmanship. I have never been more disgusted in my life. In my 38 years of covering the Household Olympics, this is truly the darkest day. By default, winning from Peru is Natalia Suarez! Back to you in the studio, Bob Costas.
We're going to play a game for you all now called Freeze. So we're going to get all of our performers back on the stage here. I'm going to have two of them step forward, and they're going to start performing a sing for you. We're going to make this a little difficult for them. Someone shout out any random letter of the alphabet.
R.
R. R. So you're going to take the shape of R, uppercase, lowercase, up to you. All right. And now I want the name of an animal, any animal.
Possum.
What?
Possum.
Possum. We're going to take the shape of a possum. So, in a moment, they're going to start performing a scene for you at any time. Someone along the back of the stage should clap their hands and yell freeze.
Freeze!
At which point they will tag in, take the exact same position, exactly the same. Yep. All right. And then they will start a completely brand new scene altogether. And just to make sure that you know that we didn't make this up ahead of time, we're going to have these competitors back here turn around so they can't see what's going on. All right. Whenever you're all ready.
Okay.
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 I know that you're cleaning the baseboards, but that's just wrong. Okay?
What do you mean it's wrong to clean the baseboards?
The way you're doing it is wrong. Jocelyn, I love you, but the way you clean this house just fills me with rage. Incomprehensible!
It's just a rag.
It's just a rag!
Oh my gosh. Steven. I mean, this is from 1944.
This could change our lives. That is the rare nickel that has on both sides the Jefferson Memorial.
I mean, just sitting here in our garden.
This could change everything. This is worth more than our house. This is worth more than what's all in our retirement accounts combined.
I shouldn't have waited so long to weed.
Okay, I'll have a lick. My gosh, that's good wedding cake.
I was so nervous. I was just, like, wasn't sure.
Yeah. Wait, you washed your hands before you did that?
Well, yeah, and I just wiped it off
Oh, okay. You didn't wash your hands before, okay.
with the paper towel. Yes, yeah. Okay.
If you look just like this. No, not like that. That wasn't it.
Okay.
Okay, try again. Okay, give me the best look you've got, and then Victoria is definitely gonna argue
Okay.
with you.
Maybe I should try with a chair because it gets so nervous.
Yeah, sure,
Okay.
chair. We love chair. Okay. Okay, and go.
Victoria.
No, that doesn't feel good.
At least we're not worse.
That's true. We are not worse. We're in the top half.
Top half. That's it.
Top half.
What are you doing? Okay.
Okay.
I took classes on this. I swear I learned somewhere in.
Oh!
I'm ready, Doc. Just do it.
I don't think I have it in me today, son.
Just do it. The anxiety's worse than the pain.
Here's your test. I'm a doctor of literature, man.
I got the chair.
Okay, and we're going this way.
This is not what I thought a sleigh ride was about.
Daddy, faster.
Okay, son. Yeah.
All right, and set. All right, that's as far as Daddy's gonna take you.
Yeah.
Rise, my son.
On three, we toss him.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
So on three.
This is your dream for the trapeze.
I know. I always wanted to do this.
It's a stretchy sheet. We're going to try our best.
Okay.
I mean, you can always say no, though. I mean, nobody would think anything worse of you than they already do.
You can always go back to trains.
I know that's what you really want. You don't have to try to be brave.
No, I want to be brave.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
All right, here we go.
3, 2, 1.
And we're now going to welcome back to our stage Dr. Zachary Hyder!
like our learners in intervention, we're back at it again. Okay. While the screen comes down, does anyone have a question about the stuff we were talking about before the great improv that we just had?
Is there a cost savings to using the same materials?
Oh my god, I'm so glad you asked. So we're about to talk about an actual randomized control trial that was done using the same materials in Knox County schools. The savings that if Knox County adopted this for every elementary student in the district who was on intervention, the savings would be $2 million. Per student on intervention, that is $532 that could be used on any other educational activity to advance their learning. Isn't that exciting? Okay, so let's talk about this randomized control trial. Sexy, I know. Okay, so across four schools, elementary schools in the Knox County School District, 328 students who tested below the 40th percentile, that means 60% of their peers were ahead of them in literacy, were assigned randomly to either a group that received instructional intervention that was aligned to their core instruction, so their materials that they encountered in tutoring matched the materials that they used in class. Same books, same ways of talking about phonics, sounds, all that. No random Google Pixel at 3 a.m. in the club. And then the other group received business as usual. They did not do nothing. They received the same intervention that they would have had in years past, just with different materials than they would have encountered in their core instruction. This is business as usual. It means that this randomized control trial was not about the quality of the intervention. In Tennessee, intervention and core instruction are required by law to use high quality instructional materials. That means, advanced slide, that this study was about coherence, not the quality of materials, not what you were doing. In fact, across all 4 schools that participated in this case study, randomized controls trial, all used the same modality for tutoring, in-person small groups. All of them, every intervention was focused on early literacy. The tutor type, the people leading the intervention, were the same. They were paraprofessionals trained in this with bachelor's degrees, or they were teachers with master's degrees. And all the students that were slotted for intervention received intervention 5 times a week for 40 to 45 minutes, which is quite a lot. Advanced slide. The results are astounding. Students who experienced a aligned instructionally coherent intervention received 1.3 months of additional learning. Nothing that student changed. They did not receive more time in tutoring. They did not receive better resources. We just made sure that they got a second attempt to look at the things that they were already encountering in the classroom. That dotted line is that 1.3 months that was statistically significant. Behind that dotted line, you'll see a couple of bars that pass it. Those are the learning gains in months for lower performing students, so students in the bottom 10% of their entire grade. And then also male students who lag a little bit behind the females. And you'll notice that those asterisks there mean that those were statistically significant, meaning they were statistically stronger than that 1.3 months. They experienced additional gains. Now, this a little bit lower performance for higher students that started relatively higher, they're still in that bottom 40%. Right? And then female students, I noticed that those are a little bit lower. But the exciting news here is those findings were not statistically significant, meaning that it is not more than likely that that lower number is due to just chance, and their learning is actually also 1.3. So 1.3 months across the board with slightly higher learning gains for the lowest performing students and also male students. Advanced slide. So what did this tutoring session look like when it was able to achieve these results? Tutoring that was ran with students with paraprofessionals with bachelor's degrees as compared to master's level fully certified teachers were the same. That means that you can take your more expensive staff, because teachers are very well trained in the state of Tennessee, and keep them focused on core instruction. Because the paraprofessional who just has a bachelor's degree will be just as effective in the tutoring session as a teacher would be. So you can focus the teacher on the thing that they want to do, which is lead the classroom and lead core instruction and supplement their core instruction with paraprofessionals, not replace them. And then also, folks with that kind of fits together, the bachelor's degree and the paraprofessional, they were both about the same. And then groups of 4 to 5 students were equally as effective as small groups of 3 or less. That means you can bring more students together using fewer professionals and achieve the same results, which is really exciting because we're in the midst of a teacher shortage. So if you know a person considering teaching as a profession, encourage them, love on them, and help them find their way into that career path. Next slide. Now, the really exciting thing, I think this is almost more exciting than $2 million because my heart goes out to teachers. 4 out of the 5 teachers that were exposed to this new way of doing things, instructional coherence, 4 out of 5 of them strongly preferred it to the way things have been done in the past. That is so exciting because I don't know if you've tried to get a teacher to try anything new. They're like, I'm overwhelmed. I have 5 million tests to grade. I have 30 young people and I just lost one of them. I don't know where they are. They're in the walls. So doing something that teachers like is the icing on the cake. It's fantastic. Advanced slide. One teacher actually said, and I love this, I'm going to read this verbatim. I really appreciate that the materials are aligned with Tier 1 instruction and represent a significant improvement over the intervention resources we've used in the past. They're grounded in the science of reading and are noticeably more engaging for students. Additionally, the ability to target specific skills through the administration of a quick spelling assessment or a quick phonics assessment has made our intervention efforts more focused and effective. That is so cool. We love that teachers loved it. Next slide. So now I'm going to talk about a very special school of the 4 schools in the school district. This is Pond Gap Elementary. Advanced slide. Pond Gap Elementary blew every other school out of the water. Its statistically significant results were that their students got 4.1 months of additional learning. Not 1.3 like everyone else, like the average. 4. That is so exciting. And that was because their principal really believed in the mission and saw the opportunity to say, hey, if I do this building wide, I can make a real difference. So she was all in, hands into the cauldron, trying to help her students read with this new approach. And it was really exciting. Next slide. What's even more exciting, if you think back to that gap slide I mentioned earlier, where we do have room to close gaps for our most vulnerable students, Pond Gap Elementary is a very diverse school where over 50% of its students are economically disadvantaged, which is a harbinger of typically lower scores. But Pond Gap, even though it has this profile, was able to unlock this 4 months of learning, these 3 additional months of learning, because it believed in the vision of instructional coherence and what it could offer students. Next slide. What this means is that there was a 37% reduction in the proportion of students who ended that school year needing an intervention. They were not just getting students through to the finish line of the school year to proficiency, they were moving those students up out of intervention into just needing core instruction, which is so exciting. Next slide. So what's next? Hopefully, we're going to take this and we're going to work with the state of the Department of Education to reform its intervention approaches. One of the key things that is very important for this to happen is that every educator, from teacher, paraprofessional, principal, administrator, tutor, what have you, should have a deep understanding of their school district's high-quality instructional materials and the assessments that are embedded in them as the diagnostics for how a student is doing. The second thing is that every moment a student learns to read so that they can later read to learn should be coherent and aligned and put them on a straight path forward to literacy. Next slide. If you want to learn more about this awesome report and not hear my voice drone at you, you can scan this QR code and it'll take you right to our report page. But also, thank you all for listening tonight. It's been a pleasure, and give it up for Science Improv Science 4000.
Give it up for Dr. Zachary Hyder!
On some HQIM, some high-quality instructional materials. I got some response to intervention and instruction to RTI2.
Listen, how do I know it's really HQ? Huh?
How you know?
How do I know?
Tony, are you saying that my product isn't pure?
Hey, listen, all right? I got deep in wit and wisdom, and I'm telling you, the typos.
The typos?
The typos.
Seems like they need a good content edit, a good copy edit. I got the real stuff here. What is it gonna cost you?
Listen, I promise I got a federal grant coming.
Oh, you promised you got a federal grant coming.
It is called-
I hear that song every time, Tony. Every time.
I know.
The federal grants ain't coming no more.
Right? Listen.
They cut them off.
I can't go back to my tax base and ask for donations again.
Oh, you can't raise property taxes. That's what you're saying.
Listen, it's political suicide.
Oh, it's political suicide. Kids learning and reading is political suicide. Okay, maybe you don't need some HQIM, huh? What if I go down to Williamson County and give them some HQIM?
Would.
Oh, I would. They pay top dollar for HQIM in Williamson.
Today, I will teach you how to snowboard. I mean, I know you've been skiing your whole life. What's the difference between 2 boards and 1? I think you're gonna make it down the hill just fine. Right? Great. All right, here it is. Where'd your board come from? Wow. Well, you brought your own. Well, all right. Now, nothing like skiing. But you are just going downhill on snow, so it's pretty much, it'll be fine. All right. Something about leaning into the toes and into the heels. All right. Just look down the hill. Toes and heels. Ready? Okay, jump on the board. This is a very advanced technique for the first time. Okay, ready? Go. We're going so fast! That instructional course I took on how to teach people how to snowboard up. I don't think it paid off. Are you okay?
Oh man, this is a fine establishment for retirement home, Pond Gap Retirement. One of the elites.
I know.
One of the elites. We get the best food.
The best food. Let me hear you read the menu verbatim.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pond Gap Retirement Home. I am your maitre d' for this evening. My name is Gustav Perot. I would love to serve you whatever you'd like. Our chef will cook you whatever you would like.
Oh, you look like my grandson.
Then I get that all the
he's a
time.
handsome boy. Oh.
What can I get for you?
Oh, I forgot what you said already.
You can order literally anything you want.
Anything?
Oh,
Oh my God. Oh.
anything. What about like a Caesar salad?
Oh yes, I love it.
Caesar salad.
A Caesar salad, just like yesterday.
Okay.
That young boy.
Oh, so-
man, just like my grandson. How's little Timmy doing?
Oh, little Timmy, yeah, he really got into trains lately.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I love that age when the kids love the trains. Everybody goes through the train phase.
Yeah, I know. Like, Ooh, boy, it's just that choo choo. The sounds of the real world out there. Do you miss it?
No.
No, we got everything we need here.
Everything we need.
Everything we
This is
need.
the most elite
Yeah.
retirement home.
Maitre d'. We should get some like fancy bread or something, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Caesar salads are ready.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. We just want. What are your bread options?
We have pumpernickel, rye, wheat. We have gluten-free. We have white bread. We have ciabatta.
White bread, right?
Sure.
We have white bread, please. White bread.
Do you know my grandson?
I'm sorry.
Do you know him? He looks just like you. I swear.
I'm sorry, Miss Abigail. I don't know your grandson.
Oh, no. You love him, though. He's the best.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, when did we get a Caesar salad?
Let's see what our options are for the main. Ooh, caviar, lobster biscuit.
Oh, yeah. I love the biscuit.
Lobster
I can't eat it as well.
Oh, maitre d', yeah.
Here's white bread.
Oh, thank you.
What can I get for your main?
Yeah, how is the filet mignon cooked?
It's to your preference, sir.
Oh, great. I'll just have a cheeseburger.
The pot looks well stirred, sir.
Now we just need the hands in the cauldron to help these kids.
Did you say the hands in the cauldron?
Come on, I need all the gremlins to put their hands in the cauldron.
Oh, even mine, sir.
Yes, I need the tallest gremlin too. How else do you think these kids are gonna read?
But, sir, could there possibly be such thing as too many hands in the cauldron?
We need to get our month score up to 4.
All right, sir.
All right, gremlins, sing the chant.
Reading is fun. Reading is fun. Reading is fun. Reading is fun.
Oh my God! A reading rainbow!
The teacher's never gonna see me in the wall.
Abigail, I see you in the wall. Knocked over all the Play-Doh. I'm just restacking it. Climbed up onto Mr. Lebowski's brand new shelves. Put all the art materials for you.
I
And
like the art.
but you didn't do the art. You're climbing into the wall.
Mom says art is subjective.
I mean, Abigail, you're right. Art is subjective. But today we were learning about shaping clay and molding things. And you're in the wall.
Get out there, I made it to the top! Hi,
My
Teach.
goodness, I lost another one. You don't get paid enough for this.
I get up there.
Yeah! No! No!
Oh, hey,
You were supposed to. The janitor was supposed to take you out the other day. You can talk now. Am I hallucinating?
Cynthia,
Yeah.
we've really got to talk about retention. We lost another one today.
Another one.
Yeah. Said a raccoon came and told him to leave.
Oh my gosh, I thought the janitor did something about those raccoons. Oh man, who gave those raccoons book anyway?
Listen. You hear something?
They once said this hall was haunted.
No. The teacher's lounge is a sacred place.
Okay. Are you hearing this too?
Cynthia. No. Spent my teenage years working at a haunted house.
The one on Mulberry Street.
Yeah, that one.
I've been. Yeah, some dark things happen there. They put the kids to sleep and then I don't know what they did after that.
Well, we would block every escape except one.
Why? Why?
Well, so that we could slowly guide them out with the kids.
Third grade.
Listen.
Why? I have been.
Right. Didn't quit the circus and become a literacy expert. To be taken out by a caffeine-drunk raccoon.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Did the clowns come with you at the circus or something? I mean, this is.
Oh God, Cynthia.
I mean, this is getting really scary. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Thomas,
Who's Thomas?
the clown.
You mean the
Uh-huh.
one we talked about in the Mulberry Street haunted house? The one where if the bell rings 6 times, all be worried.
Hi, kids. I'm a ghost clown. You're not kids, but this is teacher's lounge, and it's not sacred anymore.
Thomas, who let you in?
You all did when you let my raccoons in.
We didn't mean to.
I'm the raccoon. I'm on coke.
Okay, I went back to instructor training and they told me something about coherence, and apparently like if you learn skiing, I'm supposed to you're just supposed to ski then.
Oh, so I'm not supposed to just do different things?
No.
So
At least not until you've learned that skill. You can learn other skills.
I can do more than one thing.
Yes, but for the case of the fact that we are trying to teach you how to ski, apparently you're supposed to just.
Me? It's just you. Wait, is there like a presence here?
Well, I have.
I'm Thomas the Clown!
He's my.
I thought you guys broke up.
He's my coach.
We got back together.
I really liked bells and couldn't stop ringing them.
I'm gonna be your new dad. Welcome to Pond Gap. Yeah, we gotta haze her together.
Oh, I'm sorry, young lady.
I don't
Social Security, aren't you?
I am.
Come, let's take a closer look at you.
Okay. Yes, it's great.
No, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You look just like my daughter.
She's got the wrinkles too.
Yeah. But she's beautiful.
She's a French bulldog.
No, I'm your maitre d' of all things other than food. So, here's something about a French bulldog. I brought one.
Oh, yeah. See, you're gonna love this. Anything you want at Pontiac, they get it for you.
Really? Anything I want?
Anything you want.
No grant funding.
No grant funding. What's that? Where did that come from?
We have some ghosts in the walls and children sometimes. It's just a quirk. You'll love it.
But I really needed HQ.
HQ?
I've heard of that.
I've heard of my grandson Timmy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tim's
he's
talked
into
about it
HQ.
before.
I'll try to get settled here.
You're gonna love it.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a maitre d' for food too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the best.
He's the best.
He's just like my grandson.
Can I offer you a standard poodle?
Sure.
Here's the leash.
You gotta get a dog now too.
Oh, I kind of want one that looks like my sister.
Lops.
They know what everything you think of even. Oh, look at that.
Molly Ringwald. Listen, we're back at the Olympics, and I gotta tell you, this round of competing for federal grants is intense.
Oh.
Listen, states have been putting in applications here for years. We have Utah, who has been literally to the grindstone every single day trying to get a couple extra dollars for instructional coherence. And they are just not cutting it. They are just not getting there. Our judges are rigging the system. And I don't know about you, Molly, but I wanted to hear your thoughts.
I don't know, Tom. I am just really concerned. Is this a question of writers coming out? Do we have enough grant writers coming out with the skills to try and get these federal grants?
That's a great question. Back in 1984, Chad 80 was really the innovator in filing for federal grants.
Oh.
They didn't have computers.
Oh.
They were doing it on typewriters.
Oh, man. What is happening? They just tossed out their first draft. We are back at typewriters.
Oh my goodness.
This is an unprecedented
Oh
choice.
my goodness. We are seeing maybe a reversion back.
Possibly the AI comeuppance has gotten
Oh
everybody
my
up
goodness,
there.
we see people who are now writing on chalkboards. Oh my goodness, we are truly going back to the 1930s, ladies and gentlemen.
Straight back there. Remind me what grants existed in the 1930s. I'm not sure that.
The New Deal. We had a golden age of grants then. Not like we have today, where you can't get a grant even if you shake a stick at it.
Well, this competition is really coming.
It looks like our competitors from Utah and from Tennessee are giving it their all, but the judges, oh my goodness, everyone has been disqualified. No one is getting any money, and that's our show!
Distinguished guest,
Dr. Zachary Hyder! Thank you so much for coming out to Third Coast Comedy Club. Please tip your bartenders and get home safely. Thank you so much.